Hey everybody, we're back at it again with KFC. I'm Elven. We've got Beach here.
Oh, hail Lord Popeyes. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is the day that can change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. Blank. In some jurisdictions, blank isn't even legal. What?
So wait, is there like a secret ending where like we have to learn all 11 ingredients?
But if the recipe is a secret, how will they know?
Because we found what, three, four of them?
Two, two or three. Your
Because
thoughts
we,
are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room.
I don't know. We'll see. I might have to play this on my own.
He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it.
Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up.
It's meticulous. It's just chicken and biscuits. That's literally
Fuck.
it.
I
You go
could
to
go for some KFC right now.
you go to a culinary school and you make fucking fried chicken. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. God, when you return, he's waiting. He's waiting to ask you an important question.
So, would you say that we're the perfect match?
How presumptuous!
My cuisine and your taste buds, that is.
God damn, he's just goading you on so much. Flatter him.
You know, I think we might make a great team.
A single tear begins to pull in the corner of his eye as he gazes.
And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail.
Business partner, can he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. Oh, what
Why
a
are we
pussy.
such an emotional flake?
There's still one more day of school after all, thank God. University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, waits for no one. I hate this name, this game, everything. You get home to find something your best friend is there waiting for you. Not creepy.
Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. Did she bang? Did she smash the robot?
You won't believe how good Clank is in the sack!
I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you. It's okay, I was just... Now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but... You will not believe what's happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date! I think I can believe that. Since I'd been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him, you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. He was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends. But things quickly spiraled out of control.
Did she just say skydiving? It's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker.
And now I'm not really sure where we stand.
You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story. However, bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear.
And I went on a date too, back at Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened but the emotional connection. Oh, wowzers.
Oh, wowzer.
Okay.
Miriam tells you to move on.
Someone's morning alarm is ringing. I think it's my roommate in the room next door.
Your short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways. Oh. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance you're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because he's Pop.
He's a little bitch.
What's a swirly? It sounds delicious.
Oh my god.
Dear God. Oh, it's great. I order you up one right away. I'll have a swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is the dog and the tree. You can get your swirly dip too.
Why don't you pick on someone your own size?
Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school. Oh, fuck. I always forget that's me. There's that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school. But who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature?
Oh,
What? What? Did we skip something? You've got some nerve, Elven. I suggest I pick on a defenseless horse. What? Did you skip something?
no, I didn't.
Okay, they're twisting words.
Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it.
You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince in pain.
I forgot our hand doesn't exist anymore because we shoved it into a mixing bowl.
Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well give up.
I'll never give up. Ever.
Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are getting close to a boiling over. What? I cannot English right now.
No, you
A
cannot.
naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on.
Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Elven, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Right,
Aren't you
because my completely destroyed fingers, which I did not go to the hospital for, should be fine in less than 24 hours.
Are you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard.
Look at the colonel's face. So disgusted.
Guys.
Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive.
What is he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? That could be taken very out of context.
You stop with the innuendos, game. You stop.
And she's winking too.
It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say it was bland. Excuse me, Elven. I'm more than capable enough to speak for myself.
Maybe you should tell me more of your thoughts as we walk to class, Colonel.
I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Elven.
Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. An attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley. You take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Place a curse on that bitch.
Whoa, that's that book? It looks like bad news. It's just something I found lying around. It appeared to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out.
You open the page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edges of the page.
I could use this spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam.
Oh no.
Christ. That is
no, that's gonna
way drastic.
backfire.
Couldn't you do something else, like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic. Maybe tie a string around your finger. It's not
Okay,
that desperate.
fine. It is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures.
What has this game turned into?
You've got a memory erasing spell. Sitting right and a pretty good excuse to try it out.
No.
No, you take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement.
I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of.
His cute little nose scrunches up, and he begins to breathe quickly.
Reach for some old homework to give him as a snack.
Dogs can be rather, especially to see what I want to see what happens. Sprinkles snaps in his tracks. He focuses in on the window. The room is deadly silent. You follow his gaze. You see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside.
Terrace, I told you never to come back here, Terrace. I will destroy you, Terrace.
Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back.
Oh,
you wonder,
Terrence.
is that a Terrace? Is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence?
You'd better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again.
After Sprinkles is satisfied, and his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but by any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone.
I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Elven, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see...
But before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Where's this party's coming from?
I told you
no.
to save it for after class. Bzz, bzz. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? But no,
God.
you had to show off your Kool-Aid friends Jeff and Joan. J&J forever. We'll just form a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know?
What is she going on about?
I don't know. I have no idea. Well, yeah, that doesn't make it a great date. Beep. Vert. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care.
Sad beat. Clank begins to shitter. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ!
No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clank.
Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from.
In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay.
Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. What's the point of that? Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pal over the final day of school.
Well, that was unfortunate. We mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam. Trademarked. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena.
Before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby, in need of a pep talk.
Hey Miriam, are you okay? Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that, in front of everyone?
Your tiny cocoa is a precious treasure. A delicious treasure. Precious treasure. What the fuck am I going on about? So you know that this breakup is no joke. Even if the source of her frustration is just such a silly boy.
I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you are gonna cruise to this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City.
Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she also hesitates to embrace that feeling all the way.
You're not gonna settle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me? Of course not. Well, maybe, sorta. But I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show you a little interest anyhow.
Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheek.
I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup. And I bet that Professor Dog is going to love it up.
While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You've decided to head to the arena early to practice the dish. This is the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent. It's just, you're making just the number one reason why America is so fat. But okay. And a chance to beat the pants off of Van Van's supposed man and his evil counterpart, Ashley.
Oh, we're almost done with this game.
Thank God.
That's going to be it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.